What's up, guys? What's up? It's been a minute. We're gonna be doing some backtesting. So I'm honestly, it's not gonna be like really strict backtesting. This is more of a backtesting where I'm trying to work on my weak areas. So if you see like, I don't know, like I'm not doing as good or I'm not performing as efficiently, that's just because I'm trying to focus on something. With that being said, let's just get right into it. So first things first, from the daily chart, we have a C2. We taken out this low. We ran into a relevant level, and we had expansion away. So that supports our bullish thesis. Yeah, it's pretty. Honestly, this is like one of the more easier, straightforward days to trade. So let's just go down to the 4 hour now. Now we're gonna look at our intraday profile or 4 hour profile. Because the day is made out of 6 4 hour candles, I believe. So you can get a sense of where price is going depending on what these 4 hour candles are going to be doing. So that's your intraday profile. Um, and you kind of want to, you don't need or require a C2 on the 4 hour. Um, but it's still not bad to see. So you're going to be looking for your confluences. What are your confluences? You have SMT right here. Um, Mind you, this is YM, NQ, ES. Okay. And I wanted to do this backtesting because we haven't done one in a while. But again, not serious backtesting, just like messing around. Not really messing around. Like working on my weak areas. So my weak areas right now is like my biggest weak area is execution. Because what I've found, if we look at my analytics, what I've found is that I'll have a loss and then a win, a loss and then a win, a loss and then a win. This was a loss. I think this was either two losses and then a win, or a break even, a loss and then a win. Um, this was a loss and a win. So I have a lot of those where I'm getting in too late. Like the first trade, and then I'm getting in on the I'm getting in a little bit earlier when the trade is actually being played out. So I have a timing issue. So which is also an execution issue. Um, so I'm trying to work on that. So obviously we have draws above, so that's good to see. We have SMT here, pushing us up to the upside. We also have PSP as well. So for just looking at this, I believe Nasdaq might potentially be our strongest, but we're gonna go down lower. And then also another thing that you want to pay attention to is also your invalidations. All right, invalidations are really important because it lets you know when we're not going to be going in a certain direction. We're going to be going in a different direction. So you want to have a lookout for that. Um, so I'll kind of show you. Okay, so we're already about to hit this. Mind you, do we have news? No, we don't. Okay, it's a Monday. We're really close to that high. We have a 1 hour C2. And we have follow through. So what I'm going to be looking at is a continuation. I do not want to see us come back down here just because we're really close to the draw. It doesn't make any sense to come back down. So this 50% of here would be our invalidation point. So I'm going to be looking for a continuation up to this high, basically, right? And what we're going to be looking for is a protected swing. When the next candle opens up, we're going to be looking for a protected swing. And we're just gonna go to the 5 minute. Why? Because the 5 minute aligns with the 1 hour. So the 4 hour aligns with the 15 minute. The 1 hour aligns with the 5 minute. The 30 minute aligns with the 3 minute. The 15 minute aligns with the 1 minute. And the daily, I keep forgetting. I think the daily aligns with the 4 hour and then the 1 hour. So daily 4 hour, right? Um, and then from 4 hour, you can go 1 hour or 15 or 30. To be honest, it really doesn't matter, but you can just stick to like the general rule of thumb. It's just 1 hour is 5 minute, 4 hour is 15, 30 minute is 3, 15 is 1. Daily, I think, is aligned with the 4 hour. So, but I don't really use daily and weekly and lower time frame alignments necessarily just because I'm not a long term trader. I'm trying to trade intraday, so I'm mostly focusing more on the 1 hour, the 30 minute, and lower. But anyways, that's a huge rant. Anyways, we're gonna go to the 5 minutes. So I'm looking for a protected swing. So what is a protected swing? A protected swing is a swing. There's like different kinds, right? You can look for um an OB that trades back into a fair value gap, an OB that creates an SMT. You can look for an opposing run slash OB that sweeps out a relevant low, and then trades back above the OB. And I'm missing one. The other one is what is it? What is it? Oh, a propulsion block. So that's like an OB that's made off of another OB, which would be a propulsion block. So just going forward, we traded lower, which is fine because this is the opening low of the 8 o'clock candle. So now we want to see a push back higher. Whoa, son of a bitch. That's exactly what we wanted to see, but damn. We can try it. It's just that the only bad thing with this is that we're really close to the draw. So we're gonna have to break fast. And with that being said, I'm gonna have to go 1 minute. Okay, so the annoying thing here is that YM is going up really far. We are failing to hit this. We do have a Bear Valley gap that we opened up. We do want to see this hold. If it closed below it, then that's a bad sign. ES is starting to hit into this. So, okay. Nice. Nice. That's what we want to see. Okay, good. We can... I mean, to be honest, we'd probably want to go below here, but just because we already hit the draw... Oh, we got it. Okay, so that wasn't hard. That one was not hard. That was a nice one, actually. Wow. Yeah, that day's done. So, the good thing is that I didn't have to get a loss and then a win. Oh, I never even talked about my stats. Yeah, guys, I'm doing a lot better. I'm actually not doing too bad. I'm trying to get my abilities up to where I can make at least 20% a month, and honestly, my real goal is 40% a month. But the thing is, to make 40% a month, you need to have high frequency, and you need to have a high win rate. So by high frequency, you need to be taking at least around 2 to 3 trades a day, and you need to be getting them like correct. And that's at like maybe a 2R, 3R rate. And then R&R, like you can get a 40% month if you are consistently getting like 3R. Because like if you think about it, if you get 2Rs from Monday to Friday for the whole month, that's 40R, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. And I guess this month is a little bit longer, you know what I mean? But that's like perfect performance. I don't really think that's realistic. But if you get 3R, you can get 3, 6, 9, you can get really close, right? But again, you'd have to get like at least 3 good trades a week at 3R, which is a little bit more difficult. And then on top of that, I just think it would be better if it's a combination of frequency and R&R, and it also does help if you get home run days as well. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I do think getting 20R a month is a little bit more comfortable, and even still, this is still like, you know what I mean, like really impressive. Like 20R months are not necessarily normal, so if you're getting 20R a month, that's still like really up there. But quite frankly, regardless of the 20R months, like I would still be happy with anything above 6R, deadass, because for a normal trader, like anything above 6R is still pretty good. And even better if you can come up with 8R a month, because 8R a month, right? 8 times 12 is 96. So you'll be definitely close to 100% return a year, even if you're just getting 8R. So, like, even though I'm, like, aiming for these crazy results right now, because that's what I'm trying to polish my skills to be able to do, I'm completely fine with anything from 6 to 8R. I still see those as very successful months. And you could especially if you're adding multiple props on top of that, you can be exceptionally profitable that way. And my win rate has kind of gone up to, like, 40R, so that's good. I think the last video I did, I was like 70R, but like, it must have been a fluke, guys. Not to say that anything I said in that video wasn't valid, because it is. It's just, yeah. So, yeah, that day was easier. This day is looking a little bit harder, but I'm gonna say it's a continuation day. And you're probably like, why is it a continuation day? Because we haven't tapped into anything relevant. But I will say we do have SMT here. So we do want to keep that in mind. but because we haven't tapped into anything relevant on the daily, I'm still gonna be leaning more bullish, but we'll see. We'll see. The intraday profile can definitely flip. Okay, actually, now that I'm seeing this, let's see. Where does 1800 candle here? Okay, this may change things. Why we have two stage SMT plus PSP up here? So we have tapped into a relevant level. We could see a flip, but right now we're not going to entertain that. So why flip? I mean an invalidation. So an invalidation would be if we trade past the EQ of this candle, which in that case then we can look to be bullish. I will say this is a little bit more of a complicated day. Not really, but kind of. And we'd probably be going down here, or at least the EQ of here, which we already are kind of at, so we want to be a little bit careful here. Actually, guys, give me 1 second. I have to step away for a quick second. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, I might have to do... I'm sorry for that. That was a bit of a break. I might have to do one more, and then I'll have to maybe break the video. And I will probably just post another one, like, after. Because something just came up. But let's do one more. So right now, going down here, I'm gonna draw out the invalidation, though. The invalidation would be, like, the 50% of here. Because that's kind of where we are right now, and the EQ of any range can be pretty sensitive. So let's just go from there. But we do have a C2 pushing us down to the downside. We already had expansion, or we have expansion away currently. This area, see, and then we also are in a fair value gap. So this would actually be another invalidation point. See, we're respecting the EQ of this range. So I can't necessarily say we're gonna go through it yet. We have to see a closure through. See, do you think it's random that we're respecting the EQ of this fair value gap right now? It's not. So that's why I'm like a little skeptic. Like I can't just say like, oh, we're gonna go lower just because of that. It's a confluence, not a guarantee. Oh shit, we should put that on a shirt. It's a confluence, not a guarantee. Holy shit. Bars, guys, bars. Alright, let's okay, see how we're going up? I don't like the fact that we don't have an SMT though, and this is not a C2. But if we close above, this could be like a C3 candle. So I'll have to watch out for that. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the 1 hour. Do we have news? Do we have news? No. Okay. Okay, we're failing. Okay, I like that. We're failing. We are failing to expand away. We have an SMT. And we are closing through. Shit. I like that actually. SMT. We are failing to manipulate. And we're expanding through this fair value gap. Which is a very, very good sign that we might want to come down to this low here. So what we want to do now is get a protected swing. Which, please give us a protected swing. Oh. Okay, wait a minute, back up. Okay, hold on. We are now respecting the fair value gap. And from an hourly perspective, yeah, that's what it's looking like. Okay. That changes things. Oops. That changes things. See why invalidations are so important? Because this could have completely changed the bearish bias that we were originally going to operate on. In terms of the most bullish, if we were going to be bullish, would perhaps be... I'm not sure yet, actually. Let's see here. 5 minute. We don't have an SMT yet. Sorry, not an SMT. A protected swing just yet, I don't think. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Is this perhaps a protected swing? Like, I can't tell. I can't tell. This looks like a protected swing, but I could be wrong. This looks like a protected swing. Why? Because it's created an SMT with this candle, which would be this low. But I only can see it on the 1 minute. But it does look like a protected swing. Look at all this low resistance we have here. Probably just take it to 1 to I don't know. We'll try it, guys. We'll try it. I think it's a protected swing. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. It looks pretty convincing to me. The reason being, we have a 1 hour flip, failure to expand through. So we are respecting this fair value gap. We have a 1 hour C2, it looks like, because we have 10 minutes left in this candle. So, I mean, typically we would want to trade the next candle, not this candle, because this is a C2 candle that we're putting in. We have a 30-minute C2 as well. And we have a SMT here, right? You see that? So that would be a protected swing. And then from a 3-minute perspective, this is a OB. I don't know, guys. It looks good to me. It looks good to me. If that's a protected swing, it should hold unless we... Come on, stop effing around. Look at that, guys. The protected swing held. Oh my god. Come on. Please don't do this. Holy... Oh. Oh my god. That was beautiful. Holy shit. That Damn. I told you guys one more, but I just gave you a master class. Holy shit, I just gave you a master class. Look at how it was all that back and forth, but guess what? Because that was a protected swing. It was an SMT OB. It was an SMT OB, guys. Protected. Look at all this. It held. Followed through. 3R. Oh shit. You wanna see the analytics? You wanna see the analytics? Bruh. Oh my god, this was a short one, but it was a good one. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Stop recording. Peace.